Hello, and welcome back, everybody. Next in our project, I've actually kind of changed course, and in handling this piece, I've noticed that there's this really fine sculpted detail on the outer, not the farthest outer edge, but on the outer inner edge of the shield. So what I'll do is I want to use our Vallejo Gold, which is my go-to gold, and I'm just going to get a couple drops here in the dish. And I really want to make that stand out. So I'm just going to go in and pull out excess. I'm technically not gonna dry brush this, but I'm also not going to hammer the surface. And when I say hammer, I'm not talking about a specific technique. I'm just using kind of a slang term. Um, Glob it on. Um, I'm going to be really intentional to just use light, thin strokes there. Hopefully you can start to see that on camera. And I'll just rotate this around. And yeah, I was originally not intending to do this, but the more I was handling and looking at this shield, I decided I wanted to try to capture that detail, if at all possible, which I think I will be able to accomplish that. And if you're painting along as well, I think you will be able to do this as well. This shield is printed from Noble Bear Customs. Anthony, I've done other pieces before, and on the channel I've done the shipping crate. So if you haven't checked that video out, well, that whole series of videos for that project, uh, definitely, if you're into sci-fi and I would say indiscriminate of whatever franchise you're interested in, that shipping crate works super well. And I tried to capture that when I did the reveal photos of using different properties. So as you can see, there we go. We're getting that inner ring of gold. And right now that's going to look really nice and vibrant. However, by the time we're finished, this will get toned down. And in thinking about what actual gold to use, I have opted to go with the Vallejo because it is the brightest and most vibrant gold that I have currently. And yes, I know how this gold behaves. And also, when I'm thinking about the total color palette for this shield, it's going to complement the other colors that I plan on using. Now, in past videos, I've talked about just pay attention to what I'm doing here real quick. All right. In past videos, I've talked about coming up with a color palette by looking at the available paints that you have at your disposal. Obviously, you can go out and buy more, and um, and sometimes you need to. But in looking at the actual piece and determining, okay, what colors, get my brush wet, do I want to use? So I'm going to have this vibrant gold here, and I'm going to use a Citadel Retributor Armor, and I'm going to be using that to dry brush over top the black base layer for that for the Noble Bear insignia. I want that to be, and these will complement themselves nicely because this Retributor Armor has a nice earth tone to it naturally, while also still retaining all of its metallic properties. So I've got the gold around there. There's fine detail. And by the end, when we actually lay down a wash that will lay in those recessed areas, we should be able to get that gold still punch up in the high places and capture all of that detail. So looking forward to seeing the next.